And the city of Columbia and Richland County saying recent projects help prevent flooding and sanitation issues the last month as two major storms have hit the Midlands. News 19's Jacob Reynolds takes a deeper dive now into those water projects.
It's a scene no one in the Midlands wants to see again. Widespread flooding like they saw in 2015. This week, Columbia and Richland County highlighted projects they say helped prevent significant flooding issues as Florence and Michael dumped rain for days. Assistant City Manager Clint Sheely says changes to wastewater infrastructure made a difference.
Those investments are really paying off. We pointed out yesterday we were quickly able to pinpoint 4 different projects that we invested over $100 million in the last 5 years, and that saved us from spilling upwards of 20 million gallons of wastewater to the environment.
Columbia Water Director of Utilities Joey Jacko says those changes helped prevent a busy day from becoming a disaster.
Yesterday, our flows tripled within a 6-hour period.
Projects from the last several years, including an improved West Columbia pump station, storage tanks along the Saluda River, wider pipes along Crane Creek, and other pump improvements made a difference.
And we saw real benefit this year in a reduction in sanitary sewer overflow volume, even during these heavy storms.
Sheely says a reduction in sewer overflow improves public health and the environment. Richland County Councilman Jim Manning says those weren't the only fixes.
A lot of the dams that broke were along Gills Creek that went up through Richland County District 5, 6, and 8, and those dams have been rebuilt. They were old dams that weren't up to standards. The new dams are.
Millions of dollars in projects to keep Columbia from going underwater. In Richland County, Jacob Reynolds, News 19 WLTX.
City leaders say money collected from increased storm water fees put in place after the flood will fund more than 10 stormwater infrastructure improvement projects over the next 3 to 5 years.